All right, Biden's kicking off his Bankrupting America tour 2023-2024. That's right, he's getting geared up for it. What is he giving a big speech? Is it tomorrow? Again, touting all of his economic success. I got a kick out of it. Jared Bernstein on who's been his economic advisor for a long time. And again, Jared Bernstein is an economist, which means nothing. But anyway, Bernstein was highlighting the fact that all of Biden's economic initiatives are so popular. Yes, everybody just loves what he's doing. And he was actually pressed by Joe Kernan on the issue, and his response was, "Well, it's the singular issues." And he's like, "Wait a second. You take a look at the polls. People are not happy." And then you get Karine Jean-Pierre, his little press secretary there. She was arguing yesterday that Biden's policies are overhauling the U.S. economy by putting equity at the center. What does that mean exactly? I don't know. I don't know what that means. A reporter asked her whether Biden's economic policies, he's actually coined it, Bidenomics, should be viewed as the opposite of Reaganomics, which is Reagan's policies, low taxation, cutting spending during the 1980s. Jean-Pierre argued that trickle-down economics has not worked. Right. The Bidenomics, building an economy from the middle out and the bottom up. That's what we want to do. Transforming how an economy should look like for the better so that we do not leave anybody behind. Again, complete and utter bullshit. Okay? Yeah, I want to leave people behind that don't pull their weight. I don't have any problem with it. You don't want to work. You want to do the things that are necessary to be successful. Leave your ass behind. That's how it's supposed to work. Again, we shouldn't be keeping businesses afloat that shouldn't be kept afloat. We shouldn't be subsidizing businesses. This is the point. And the funny thing is that both parties do this crap. And they claim, oh, yeah, we're building the economy. You ain't building crap. Okay? You can't fix an economy. You can't build an economy. It can't be done out of Washington, D.C. State-run capitalism is a loser every single time it's tried. I'm going to John Galt this thing. Get the hell out of the way. You want to build an economy? You build an economy by letting people that actually do stuff, that actually build things and create things. You let us do what we do, and you make it as easy as possible for us. You get the hell out of the way. You want to grow an economy. And again, our economy's been putrid. It's going all, I'm telling you right now, it's been dog crap. And I've said this before, going all the way back. And again, I'll back to the Clinton administration. Clinton administration was the last time we really had some real decent growth. Again, what have we had since then? George W. Bush, then we went to, zero interest rate policy, which didn't prove to work much at all. Did it? To take a look at GDP growth over that period of time. Yeah. Remember Biden? Let's go back in time. Let's go back to Biden under Obama, because he was in charge of the American Recovery and Reinvestment Act that didn't do any of that. He was Recovery Summer. Oh, it's going to be Recovery Summer. Biden's doing a tour underneath Obama. How'd that work out? They quit. And by the end of the Obama administration, and I'm sorry, lefties, he threw his hands up in the air and he said that, we have to expect less as Americans. We shouldn't be expecting, and I'm paraphrasing, the type of economic growth of the past. It wasn't realistic. Gave up because they couldn't do it. But they can't. The only way you're going to have economic growth, sustained economic growth in this country, is if you get the government out of the way. You need to reduce ridiculous regulations. You might have to make it as easy as possible to do business. Simplicity is key. You take a look at the federal regulations that we have and what it costs this country. You got two. You got two things that they use, the tax code and federal regulations. I wrote a column about this years ago. This was under the Obama administration, right before Trump. I called it the Lilliputians on steroids, because that's what they are. These are people in Washington, D.C. that have never built anything or created anything in their entire lives. The executive branch of government has grown. And when I'm talking about grown, it's grown. All of these acronym agencies that are involved in a myriad of different things. The amount of stuff, hey, my business, the amount of things that I have to do and look into and check and make sure, and compliance and regulations and record this and make sure this, it's absurd. They keep adding more and more and more. Is it stopping the financial crooks out there? No. No, it's not stopping them. Every day I see the list. So again, what's the point? Again, people, okay, presidents, governments, they don't build and create. They throw everything into the muck. They make it more difficult. We need to eliminate red tape. We need to get rid of ridiculous taxes. That's how you're going to build out. And again, what's what the Biden administration wants? Is higher taxes. I mean, they want higher taxes, and they send Janet Yellen. They send Janet Yellen out there. Oh, yeah, we're going to have a global minimum tax. You know what they called it? Made fun of it here. Oh, we got to stop this race to the bottom. Race to the bottom. This is the best race you can possibly have. Countries competing against one another by lowering taxes, looking to be more competitive. It works every single time it's tried. Anyway, WatchDog on WallStreet.com.